Mumbai, Rob.
Oh, wow.
Thumbs down. What did they get wrong this year?
Everything.
There we go. Well, that's the end of the show.
Just horrible stuff. Like using Hardik as your captain and allowing him, we think, to make lots of decisions. Batting orders horrendous, batting himself ahead of Tim David at the death against pace, bowling in weird phases, loads of stuff wrong. You've got the best T20 bowler imaginable in your team, and yet you can't win a game of cricket. What did they win this season? Just not many.
Can I just, a special mention for their negatives is their 3 left-arm seam bowlers this year, which was Luke Wood. What was the guy's name? The 12-year-old from South Africa, and Arjun Tendulkar. If that's your 3 best left-arm seamers, you know it's not going great.
They were favourites for every single game they played this season.
I still cannot get my brain around
14 times they were odds-on favourites to win the match, and they won 4 of those 14 matches. And
but we won a lot of money betting against them.
This is true. That flatters them. Rohit got a ton this season, and his intent was better. But if you look at how many sixes some of these teams have hit, when you read the names out on paper, Rohit, Sky is in the conversation for the best T20 batsman, and they've definitely got the best T20 bowler, and they've got loads of good Indian talent, right? Yeah. So that's the foundations of a really good team. Then they go, who's the spinners? You go, well, no one. P.S. Chowla's going to do it again, and he's
78 years old.
Yeah, he's and then
he's got grandchildren to qualify.
The thing I have the biggest problem with, and that includes the Nepotismo award of Arjun playing a game, is they had somebody who could have really helped their bowling attack, Thashara, at the start of this competition, and they picked him in the auction, and Kurtzy was injured at the start, and they lost lots of people.
Luke Wood came in, went out.
And instead, they gave Luke Wood the SOS to come in and play ahead of Thashara. What's that all about? Thashara has found his feet eventually because he needed a few games to acclimatise and adapt to this level of cricket because he's not played much. But Thashara's properly good at T20 bowling. So they could have had 2 good bowlers. They elected not to play them. And you see just like, why is Romario bowling at the end? You know, these questions... Why are they doing this again?
Well, I think that's a big question with them. The amount of times we just went, why? Now, positives. This should be a short segment. But Kritika, what do you have? They wore blue?
The consistency of Tilak Verma. And I just feel like he's just admirable. Like you cannot move past that. And I feel like he delivered last season and then he's done it again. So it was just not like one season wonder.
Yeah.
So I was like incredibly impressed.
No, I think that's a fair one. I mean, just on the positives, what I would say for them is that if you look at the core of the 4, let's say the mega auction only allows 4 players. We don't know how many we can have for the mega auction yet, do we?
No.
But let's say it's 4. I think it'll be more than that. I think it'll be 6, but maybe even 8. But if it is 4, I think they've got a pretty good core 4 that they can go from. They've got Sky, they've got Hardik, they've got Bumrah, they've got Tilak Varma. They probably won't use Rohit, but they've got a few players that I think they can choose from. If they wanted an international, Kotsia, is another one. So I think they have some good players there. That's the positive. The negative is, if you look at their recent history, Mumbai, they keep taking big swings. Rather than just doing what they used to do, which was make a bunch of small decisions correctly. Now they're just like, we're going to have Jofra Archer if he's fit, and he'll be bowling with Bumrah, we'll never lose a game. And it's like, if he's fit.
Yeah, it's a huge if, and you've done half your money on it.
Yep.
It's just, it's very bad betting.
And then the very next big bet was on Hardik Pandya, who they didn't need a Hardik Pandya in this side specifically, and he hasn't fitted very well. And then they've gone out of their way to try and make that work.